So he's coming out.
From left on Las Lagunas. Gonna be heading southbound towards Peaceful. Into Redgar, correction, right, San Andreas, maintaining. Gonna be continuing San Andreas, followed by another right, gonna be Palomino northbound. Followed by left, we're getting on the Del Perro freeway. Correct lanes of travel. Diving into the tunnel, air is going to go through. Wait on the other side. Air does not have eyes on the other side of the tunnel. Oh, air does, correction. They're going to be continuing westbound, transitioning towards Great Ocean. Going to be taking a right, going to be west of Cliffs Boulevard. Following the curvature of the road, slight right, going to be out onto Prosperity Street, followed by immediate left to Boulevard Del Perro. King South Boulevard Del Perro, followed by a right. Going to be a Movie Star heading southeastbound. Making a big drift. He's going to be continuing Movie Star southbound, making a left of Vespucci. Minor 50 with the local, still mobile, continuing Vespucci, maintaining eastbound. Okay, right, Elgin Ave, immediate right again, going to be Adams Apple, followed by a transition onto Olympic Freeway in correct lanes, going to be heading westbound. Taking the immediate right exit onto La Porta, going to be heading northbound. Vehicle stopped, U-turn again. They're going to be taking the right exit, going to be doing a swap onto lower La Porta.
It's going to be a red and color Sunrise. It's going to come out white garage.
Hey, firm, I have eyes. If I can get a ground unit. Going to be out to Del Perro. We're going to be heading westbound. Diving straight into the tunnels. Westbound Del Perro. How many suspects got out of the vehicle?
Just one suspect.
Four. That suspect last seen entering the tunnels here at Del Perro.
Yeah, they're still in here.
Four.
I got long eyes.
Be advised, air has 4 minutes of fuel.
Processing that vehicle.
What's the status of the other vehicle?
I got long eyes still in the tunnel somewhere. We're heading northeastbound now on Switch Street. I'm right under Strawberry Ave right now.
Confirm you're gonna come out mirror or MRPD.
Coming out now, I'm behind MRPD. Heading southbound a Little Bighorn. Taking a left now. Heading southeast on Capitol Boulevard.
From air, can take your comms for the time being. Making a left, gonna be northbound Popular. Lose the donk.
And on.
Do we lose the original vehicle?
Oh, I don't know what the fuck I just hit.
10-4. Yeah, A-firm. I got them. They're still continuing Popular Street, transitioning. Hard brake. Left, it's going to be Elgin, southbound. We're making a slight right, going to be Occupation, heading towards Rockford. Entering into the Rockford Plaza. Do not see them exit. Have not seen them exit.
I got him.
What's the 20?
Headed,
Okay.
We're gonna be headed back
Hawick.
towards.
Correct.
Continuing Hawick.
This.
Guys, I know. Flying Populous Street, high rates of speed. Continuing Populous Street. I'm getting dusted though, guys. He is way ahead of me. I got real long eyes. Hello, 282, all units. I'm trying to.
What's your? Yeah, what's? Oh, I see him.
Let me swap this. Oh, no, not that. Grab the whole window. There we go. This thing needs to go down here. I'll flip-flop that. Oh, well.
Found Alta.
Better, so I can see the chat.
Maybe slowing, making a left of a spooky.
Spooky.
Right into red. Right into red. Out red, making a left San Andreas.
Oh well. I am
Gonna be going Ginger Street. Straight down to Del Perro. Eat the overpasses. Vehicle is slowing, but still mobile. Gonna be now Del Perro, heading east.
I got eyes.
Affirm, gonna be dropping down to the
Hello,
Integrity
hello.
Tunnel, heading towards Strawberry.
Hello, hello.
Second right now,
Okay.
heading southbound on Strawberry.
Staying safe out there?
Affirm, air has
You know,
20
right,
seconds of
passing
fuel.
Leading
If we get a
Garage.
second unit.
Do you know if there's any DOJ around? I was talking to Officer Steve yesterday. My passport, they was, some of the paperwork, my last name is misspelled. Basically, it's Malone,
yeah.
but it's on the paperwork it's spelled Maloen.
Oh, yeah. Mellow
So it's
in.
like Maloen.
Yeah, let me see if I can see whether anybody's in city right now. Let's see.
He said he'd give me a call yesterday, but I'm sure things got busy for you guys.
Okay, we got Chief Justice, we got Associate Justice. Yeah, the top two people are on.
Oh, okay.
They're on duty right now.
Should I just run to City Hall, or how would I do that?
I would go to
Just
City
call 'em
Hall
through the
and
app.
you can make an appointment with them.
Okay. I'll do that then.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, what's your name, brother?
My name's Travis Hicks.
Travis Hicks. Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Brother. My name's Lucas Malone, or Maloen right now.
Nice to meet you. Yeah.
You as well.
Sure, I'll see you out there.
Yeah. No, I'm a good, good Christian guy. Don't
Yeah.
do anything.
Good, good. Well, you're the first I've ever met.
Yeah. No, we'll meet again, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah. But
We'll do.
all right, yeah. You can always here. Let me figure out how to give my number. You can call me if you have issues getting hold of them. But I know they like to have people make appointments with them for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
And I think you can do that like the front desk or whatever.
Okay.
There we go. I gotta figure out how do you airdrop that.
You just go to like your phone and then like your contacts, and where it says like it would say Travis's phone, just hit that, and then on the right it says share, like right underneath your name.
Right. Oh, under my name. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Share. Okay. And it just goes to the nearest
Yeah.
person. Okay. Got that. All right. Did it share mine with you, or do I have to do that too?
Yeah, you'll have to share yours as well.
Oh, okay. Let's see. There you go.
Awesome. Appreciate you.
No problem. Hopefully all
Be
goes
safe, brother.
smooth. Yep.
Yeah. Thank you.
Continuing northbound Del Perro Freeway, passing the huge junction. I'm gonna have fucking really long eyes.
Well, I try and do my job really well. Sometimes your job is corruption.
Yep, still Elysian Fields Freeway.
Fast we can.
Yeah, they keep going out of my render. Whatever that means, sorry. Continuing. Yep, made a right here, I got him.
Good shit.
Gonna be, I believe this is El Rancho, through the industrial area.
Got a limousine.
Hard brake right, off-road. Down the canal is gonna be
Like your limo.
continuing northeastbound,
Sweet
parallel
ride.
to Bighorn.
Can we get some of those with PD lights on them?
I mean, do you have any I can put on?
Hard brake.
No, but
Just then I can run red lights.
They're directly under the air unit.
you could get,
Maybe
get to
continuing
and from pretty fast
northbound.
with that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, might have to order some.
Yeah.
Maintaining northbound canals. Gonna be exiting by the little breach in the wall. Gonna be off-road. Yep, off-road where they did a little median jump.
Have eyes on him.
Climbing up to Los Santos Freeway. Gonna be continuing northbound.
That's 5 minutes ago.
Taking the right exit. Follow immediate U-turn. Gonna be by the casino. Heading back now north, or correction, southbound. Made a right onto quick left Elgin. Taking Elgin until making a immediate right. Gonna be out Spanish Ave, continuing westbound. Continuing westbound Spanish Ave, high rates.
So let's see who's here.
Making a left onto Mad Wayne Thunder.
68's here.
Be continuing southeastbound Mad Wayne. Slight left transition door set.
Gotcha, but my truck is heavily damaged.
We're going to be continuing eastbound, passing Mount Z. Followed by immediate right Las Lagunas.
$267 to 76 set, latest 90. Hello, sir. Sir, can
What's up, man?
I ask some questions?
Yeah, of course, sure.
Hey, I just got a 911 call saying. I just got a 911 call saying there's been a house robbery here. Were you guys both inside that house?
Nah, she was in the car.
She was in the car. Okay, what were you doing in the house?
Robbing the fuck out of it.
Oh. Okay.
Bye, G.
Well, not much of a chase, man. Apparently didn't want to chase. Whatever. Let's go back to the scene and do our investigation. Obviously, he didn't care. This is Officer Travis Hicks with the LSPD. Make yourself known or you will be tased.
falling into the abyss.
Okay.
.267 to dispatch. Last house robbery is 10-4. It's code 4.
10-4. 282. I'm gonna be 76 to the hospital with one Corporal Justice. Uh, 282. Chase is back on the street. I'm gonna take him to my PD. 282, show me 10-7, 1042.
Hey, brother.
We're going 1041, 10-8.
any FTOs on duty I could ride with?
Yeah, give me a second, I'll find you somebody.
Thank you, brother.
Should have taken the evidence.
20276, the latest store.
I got so smoked out last night.
$267 is gonna go repair, and then I'll meet you at the store. There's an ATM robbery at Legion.
Near the ATM robbery, come to the convenience store. There's a hostage.
Two suspects, one hostage, class 1 weapons.
Okay, maybe I can't tell the future.
Hey, you wanna ride?
Sure.
I'm not a FTO, but I can take you out there, and there might be an FTO out there.
Sounds good to me.
Make sure you buckle up. I'll let you do comms for this. We're gonna go to the store robbery over here at Mirror Park.
Alright, 1 second.
854 plus 4 going to be arriving at the store robbery in about 2 minutes.
What's your name?
I have a question. So, do we prioritize these over ATMs?
A-firm.
Okay.
When they have
it
a
depends.
hostage.
Like if you pull up to the ATM and they have a hostage, then yes, respond to it. But if a store robbery pops off and they do an ATM and there's no hostage at the ATM, drop in. Let's focus on the hostage, especially if we don't have numbers on duty yet.
Okay. I just didn't know which one to go to.
Sure,
so I went
dispatch,
ahead
what
and
vehicles
went
on
with this
scene
one.
at the 24/7?
Fort Sultan.
Yeah, it looked like there was no hostage at the other one.
Then I'm gonna just stay with the
At least I
ATM,
didn't notice.
unless you want me to break it.
I think it should be good. Is there a hostage over there or no?
say yes?
I didn't hear.
Yeah, I think he cut out whenever he said what he was gonna say.
All right, ladies and gents, make
Hey,
sure you guys
I suck
eat.
dick at robbing stores. Be ready. I said I'm fucking horrible
Who's
at robbing stores, apparently.
taking hostage? Do you need us to?
I'm ready. Yeah, dude.
Are you guys in the same vehicle?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah,
we rode
too.
up to 68 together, and then
Who wants to take hostage?
We can take him though. The only question is, are either of you guys an FTO? Because he was waiting for one, and I'm just an officer. So I didn't know if it's beneficial for him to ride with somebody other than me.
For now, just let him ride with you, and then after that, I'll pick him up.
Okay, but we can do.
Actually, you know what? You guys are primary. He can ride with me real quick. We'll take the hostage, so he can we do stuff.
Okay. Do we need to come by and pick you up at some point during the chase?
No, you're good. I got him. Hey, Long, go ahead and ride with
Ride with Hicks. Got you. We taking hostage or you guys? Sorry, I missed that part. Okay. Let's go, Hicks. You got this.
Yeah, let's do this. Hopefully this thing doesn't roll over. I just gotta judge the jumps well.
Oh, yeah.
Beyond that, this thing's a dream. To me, at least.
Pretty sure we chased these guys earlier and they just hit the little squeeze beside the movie set, so they don't do a lot of jumps.
Okay.
Driver's the one with the pink hair with a baseball bat.
Hey, fire. I'll take over comms since we're doubled up. Alright, we're gonna be taking a right out of here at Mirror Park. Gonna be northbound Bridge Street. More westbound. Gonna be taking a left. Gonna be southbound Elgin Avenue. Gonna be getting onto Del Perro Freeway headed westbound. Be taking the grass up. Gonna be on like Dorset Drive. Correction, we are maintaining. We're going across the grass patch towards Medical. Gonna be northbound Alta Street. A little sideways.
Yeah.
Taking a left on Occupation, another left southbound Power. Correction, Las Lagunas. Right.
Plus one attaching.
Gonna be on Dorset Drive. Gonna be westbound. Still continuing northwestbound on Dorset Drive, taking a left by Life Invader. Gonna be westbound Boulevard Del Perro. Oh, 1050 with another civilian. Still mobile. Gonna be southbound North Rockford Drive. Passing Colorful Garage. Gonna be merging left over here on Vespucci Boulevard, eastbound. Gonna be passing White Garage. We got Far Eyes. Taking a left on Peaceful Street. Taking another left on San Andreas Avenue. I don't have eyes currently. Guessing maintain left. Might have went into Red Garage.
I'm going through red.
Yeah, he went through red. I'm pretty sure I seen him.
I got long eyes, heading northbound.
We go on northbound from Los Lagunas Boulevard, Far Eyes.
Come on.
DB, last known location is courthouse. Oh, I'm not even looking at my road.
Hit every sign that comes my way.
Road 6. Yep.
As soon as this thing gets off the ground, it doesn't want to
Yeah.
be controlled.
It just starts bouncing.
There's going to be active 80 stemming from the Legion Square ATM robbery. Going to be westbound with a gray and colored Mustang occupied twice. Making a left, going to be South Alta, right on Vespucci, right North Peaceful.
Drop me off at a garage. I'll get my charger.
Gonna be continuing northbound at this time. I believe there's 2 additional ATMs currently going on. Gonna be sending it here northbound towards Boulevard Del Perro, slight 50, still be mobile, transitioning Boulevard Del Perro. Be full sending, making it left. Oh, I just got juked out of my socks.
Oh no.
Apparently
You
BBCD
still
last
lost?
seen. Negative, negative.
4.
Gray colored Mustang, 2-door. Last seen. Here north by Vespucci, correction, Boulevard Del Perro.
Respond to the latest ATM.
Appreciate it.
No problem. Oh, sorry.
Look to have a 2-door Mustang as well, graded color, 2 individuals.
270 is going to brake for gas, and then I can attach.
$267 is going to be 76 to the ATM.
Good boy.
We get all numbers from you attached.
Yeah, it's only 2.
1041. Welcome aboard.
Vehicle comes back to a Cade Maddox.
They're leaving. Guys driving. We'll take secondary.
Away.
Gonna be heading westbound, never mind, taking a left now, gonna be going southbound. Rockford Drive. Taking a right, gonna be going westbound, Del Perro, or Boulevard Del Perro, taking another left, gonna be going southbound. Mad Wing, Thunder Drive. Gonna be getting onto Dorset, continuing southbound. Taking a right, it's gonna be going east, southeast, Palomino Ave. Another right, gonna be going westbound, Vespucci Boulevard. Got another right, gonna be going northbound.
270 gonna
Decker
76
Street.
to that store robbery in Los Sol.
Gonna be on Movie Star Way, northbound. Taking a left, gonna be on Marathon Ave. Taking another left, taking another left. Secondary has no eyes right now.
10-4, we're making a slight right, Dorset gonna be eastbound. Followed by another right, we're gonna be southbound Palomino, immediate right, gonna be entering Del Perro Freeway, gonna be heading westbound. Right exit immediately, head up to North Rockford, making a right at Rainbow. Vehicle is spun, still gonna be mobile, making correction, continuing north westbound. Making immediate right, major headaches, 50 with officers, continuing.
If we're on your parallel right now.
Looking for making a slight right. And additional right, we're going to be out onto Dorset, passing the tennis courts, continuing eastbound. Don't move. Don't move.
I didn't mean to do that. I didn't want to do that. I'm
So
sorry.
if you're setting a block, just do not move.
It's my fault. My fault. Yeah, I was trying to get out of the way. I got in the way.
Gonna be going southbound here, Dorset Drive. Taking another right. Heritage Way going westbound, taking a left, and Real Movie Star Way going southbound. Taking a left, gonna be on Vespucci Boulevard going eastbound. Taking a right, gonna be in Little Saw right now. Going southbound, Palomino Ave. Going into the canals down here. Going towards Burger Shot, taking a left in the canals. Coming out on Bay City Ave. Now on Bay City Ave, taking a right, gonna be going northbound. And to the right, gonna be on San Andreas Ave, going past Burger Shop, eastbound.
Can I get some additionals here at the store robbery?
267 176 to your location.
Taking a left, gonna be on Los Lagunas.
Okay, firm. We'll move to TAC 3.
Continuing, taking.
Alright, so the scene is there's going to be 2 suspects, Class 1 firearms, 1 hostage, demanding LS special.
Good copy. I'm signal 22 real quick because my car's pretty beat up.
Hey, friend, they're still working on it, so.
Where's the robbery at?
Little Soul gas station.
Copy. I am 76 to your location.
Alright, this car is pretty fast. You want me to take primary?
Yeah, you go ahead.
I don't think I'll be able to keep up. This thing is crazy. Like, Moto was on it the other night. Moto couldn't even keep up. So, we'll see how this goes.
Alright. Are they waiting for me to deal with the hostage, or are they just going to go?
No, they're still working. They're still working on it.
Okay.
Just let us know when you're ready. Right?
Yeah.
We'll be outside.
Okay. Anything you want me to tell Willow? He's waiting for you. Look across the street.
You already got pictures and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
The only thing I haven't got pictures of is the other suspect because I guess she's just been in the back this whole time.
Okay.
I seen her like as soon as I pulled up, and then haven't seen her since. So. But I got pictures of the car, the hostage, the person up front.
Mm-hmm.
The other lady, she's just wearing all black. But I can tell you right now, the girl up front is going to be the driver.
Okay. Sounds good. As far as like registered owners of cars go, are we able to like put out like warrants for questioning? Is that something that we do here?
I haven't heard of that yet, but I mean, I just don't know if they have the SOP for that yet.
Mm-hmm.
I know with the new radars and stuff, we can put on bolos. We can bolo a vehicle.
Is there a bolo way of doing bolos in our MDT? So I was looking for that.
Yeah, I don't know if it's in the MDT. I think you just have to pull up, your radar and then hit set bolo.
I think I saw like if you go to vehicles, it says active warrants, but I don't know if that's for the vehicle or for the person.
Yeah, no clue. The guy across the street said it's his store, I guess.
He's just keeping an eye.
Yeah. I pulled up and he said, "Hey man, they're robbing my store." I said, "Let me take care of it." And I drove off. So.
Well, hopefully he doesn't get involved.
Yeah.
Want my binoculars to look at her?
They'd just be looking at us. I guess we're looking at them, it's fair. Is your sirens on her, or is it ghost sirens?
It must be ghost sirens, but I literally just
damn
garaged it.
Yeah. Is that other pursuit close? Because I hear them. Oh yeah, they're going on to Del Perro right now.
Some sort of vehicle over here.
Oh, there she is.
She taking care of you okay in here?
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
Okay. How are you doing on food and drink?
I'm good. My knees just kind of hurt.
We got.
You
we
can
put
sit
that
if you
rug?
want instead of being on your knees.
I can sit.
Can she move up to
Yeah,
this
you can
rug?
sit. I'm just gonna let her sit.
He's
There we
letting
go.
me sit. He's
Yeah.
being kind.
There we go.
We also got seats over here. This guy can serve you
Where?
up some food over
Oh.
here. While you
I
wait.
thought you were talking about like she could walk across the street and sit on that girl's face that's like sit on the ground over there.
Oh my.
She can come sit in my car if she needs.
Oh.
Not gonna lie, I thought it was gonna say.
This person working with you guys? She looks kind of shady. Or
She's just a shady bitch.
she's like hiding from me over here.
You want me to end him?
No.
Get away! Scram! Get out of here!
That guy behind her isn't phased.
All these locals have no like self-preservation whatsoever.
How's it going back there?
I think I'm done. I'm good. Thanks.
All right. Well, I can take her outside whenever you guys
got
are ready.
the red one in your pocket?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Good
we're
to
done. Yeah,
go.
we finished it.
Okay.
All right. They're coming out.
Which way do I go?
Over here. Yep. All right.
Bye. I'll get you in chocolate chip ice cream next time we hang out. Okay.
Thanks. I do have a knife.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and search you real quick. Do you guys know each other?
Have his own car?
No, I don't know. who they
Yeah.
are.
Okay, we're gonna wait for him.
Alright. Looks clear.
Go ahead, I'm gonna wait for that guy to get the hostage.
Alright.
Holy.
So you're saying you don't know who these people are?
Nope.
Okay.
Hello?
Just shopping. They took
Oh
me.
my god.
Alright, where'd they pick you up
I'm
at?
just shopping at a store.
The one
Yeah.
right here, just across the street, like the corner
Oh, okay.
over there.
Alright. And what's your name?
Alexa.
Alexa. What's your last name?
I'd actually have to
Taurus.
like, look at my paperwork for that one.
Alright.
Like in my
If
managed homes.
you
Because I
think
don't
of anything
actually
else
remember.
or
That's a good question.
hear anything from them,
I'll make sure I
make
call
you
you
reach
back
out
when
to
I'm
us
done shopping.
911.
I'm just getting free
We'll
ice cream.
meet up with you.
Sure thing,
Yeah.
officer.
Alright.
yeah.
You have a
Thank
good day.
you.
Bye.
Actually, let me see if I can get any evidence in here, or should we just go?
Well, you can scan it real quick.
What's wrong? If you go to your phone and the log app, it's showing it as your own car. Okay.
This door's clear.
Probably.
Alright, ready.
Front, away.
Just let me know if you need me to take over at any time of comms.
Okay.
Oh my god, I got put in a tornado.
It's getting away from me. We're gonna be able. May have already lost him. VCB.
Rear, closing.
Yeah, once they got on Innocence, I think that's when I lost him.
Hey, firm. Code 6 the air.
I think we're gonna be UTO.
Hey, firm. Go ahead. We'll swap back to Tech 2.
Copy.
270 back to Tech 2.
267, CENTCOM.
You guys got any actives over here?
Negative, we got 295s.
Firm 27076 to MRPD for signal 22.
Oh, by the way, armor, no go on the Kara.
No go?
Yeah, no go.
Okay, if you
To do way down too much?
Yeah, that bitch slides a lot.
think about general clothing,
If you know the right ones.
mask,
I got the
you should
Kara
be
and my
fine.
armor doesn't really affect
From
it.
if
What
you're-
tires?
And what's your name, sir?
The other officer?
Cade Maddox.
Hey,
Yeah, give me a second.
I want
I
to
don't-
apologize for
Can
that.
you guys hear me?
That
I can hear you.
roadblock that when I moved, I didn't.
Oh,
intend
no,
to
you
do
chill.
that.
You
I
chill.
should have stayed still.
10-9 that?
It was a rookie move of me. I'm
Give me a
sorry.
second.
I was like, oh, he's gonna back up right into me, huh? Give me the old hip check.
I didn't mean to do that. I know it looks bad.
I wouldn't worry.
Nah, you chilling. It's cool.
How do
Alright.
I...
Use them in the commission.
Just wanted to make sure I
Oh,
let you know that.
delete tickets?
Yeah, you're good.
Just trying to take
Alright, sir, I'm gonna go on and uncuff her, right? It's not, you know. Actually, let me try to get these gloves off. Let me try to rip them off. This is gonna come back to you, sir.
Oh, I'm gonna keep it up.
But in the time being, she didn't say she was surrendering because.
What officer?
230 is going to be to active 1038 on Lower Power Street northbound with a white and colored two-door vehicle, unknown occupants. No additionals needed at this time.
Oh, is this the other Vic that... The other truck that people have?
Wait, what'd you say, buddy? I'm sorry.
Is this the Chevy truck that people have?
Yeah, I don't think you can get it anymore. A few of us have it, though.
Yeah, somebody told me that
There's gonna be code 4
I
off
might
that
still be able to
1038.
get up at the BCSO location, but...
There's nothing there, buddy. It's a big empty field.
Oh. Well.
Yeah, unfortunately. It's nice though. I like it.
Yeah. It's like a little older truck. So where was the location before? For BCSO?
Basically right across the street from Route 68.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like up the road a little bit, but like across the street. So like across the street where the clothing store is, go up like a few houses, and it's like up that way. If you drive through the little field right there, you'll see where the doors and shit used to be.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna go check out the other truck that we have at PD.
Okay, have a good one, buddy.
Yeah, you too.
Front, closing. Rear, away.
be right with you. One moment. 267 to dispatch. Show me on active 38 with a 4-door truck, black, 3 occupants inside, facing west on Vespucci Boulevard. No additions needed. W397. How's it going?
It's going good, officer. What about you?
It's going good. My name's Officer Travis Hicks. Do you know why I pulled you guys over today?
Speed?
Yeah. I caught you guys going 111. Just over there.
Yeah. Damn.
So I'm gonna need to see a driver's license and some registration and insurance.
This is a company vehicle, so I don't have...
Okay. You guys work at the construction company, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, I will just need your driver's license then.
So I got my license stolen, a little while back.
Okay. What?
Is there any way for you to look up my name?
Yeah, I can just look up your name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Carmen.
Carmen, okay.
Mhm.
And what's your last name?
K. K-A-Y.
Okay, I got that. Let me go ahead and I'll be right back with you guys. I'm gonna go look at some stuff and I'll get back with you. All right.
Okay.
Mhm.
270 to dispatch. We're gonna need all officers at MRPD for a meeting. ASAP, no Rocky.
Alright, man, since this is your first, like, we don't even have anything on record, that you've ever done anything wrong, so we're just gonna leave this with a verbal warning. I will put on your profile, just in the description, just let the next officer know that you've been given a verbal warning. Doesn't go against you, it's to let the next officer know.
Okay.
Just drive safely and try and go get another driver's license, because that can be...
She need another driver test. That's what she needs.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, we haven't gotten to that yet, but yeah, go get a driver's license and just make sure you slow down. So.
Thank you, officer.
Yep. Nice meeting you guys.
Gas, you started a
you too.
fire outside the PD.
That was my fault.
.267 to dispatch, latest 38's code 4, gonna be 76 MRPD.
Hey, man.
Hey, what's going on over here?
Nothing.
There's a fire, but hey man, I know you didn't mean to, but if you set a block, literally just hands off the gas pedal or steering wheel.
Oh,
just
I know.
let them
Let
do their thing, brother. Because dude, I looked at you, bro, and when I tell you, I started saying it before you even moved because I could just see it in your eyeballs. You're like, I'm gonna back up out of the way, and I knew he was gonna panic and
I
hook a
don't know
left.
why I thought about doing that, and I just let it happen when I know I'm not supposed to.
Slammed you.
Yeah, I know, and I apologized to him afterwards too.
Yeah, I was gonna offer to let him repair.
In the cells,
but
I apologized to him because I know that could be seen as intentional, but I was not trying to. But I should have just not touched anything. I know better.
Yeah, it's all good. Oh, that's the Sultan we chased earlier that got away. Nice.
Are we doing a meeting? Are we doing a meeting right now?
Yeah, I'll be back in literally 10 seconds.
Okay.
Meeting that I schedule, but you know, it is what it is. I'm not gonna bitch about it.
Hey, I already apologized to Chase and the suspect. I know better than to move my vehicle during a roadblock.
No, you're fine.
It shit happens, man. It's fine.
Like, we're not robots, all right? We're at the end of the day, we're just human beings. We make our mistakes. We just got to learn from it. That's it.
Yeah, I just want to make sure you guys know that it's not gonna be a
on
normal
top of
thing.
that, yeah, on top of that, you took ownership of it and you apologized. That's all that matters.
Yep. I do have.
But yeah, go ahead. What's up?
I was gonna ask a question. Is there a way to make bolos in the MDT?
I
Other.
don't think so at this point.
No, but we can get I say we work on a bolo docket, and because you can set bolos on your radar, and then whenever you pick up that plate, it'll set off the radar. So if you want to put an active bolos, any officer that has the bolo in their radar will automatically lock and.
Could you?
set for that, so.
I mean, hypothetically, you could make a bolo
Why don't we put it
case
under warrants?
yeah, so that it pops up.
I mean, you can
But
put
in
it
the
under
brackets, we
warrants.
just put bolo, not warrants.
Yeah, you could probably do that. Yeah.
Then go to the vehicle itself and put in the description that it's wanted.
All right, we can discuss that
Yeah.
after prosecutor talks to us real quick.
Yeah.
All right, everyone here. All right, let's go to the classroom.
Oh, okay. I give it to the teacher?
Yeah, you'll be a teacher for now.
I think we still got more people. We got Long and whoever else.
2-2 dispatch everyone in the classroom at MRPD.
He's already in here.
Okay.
Everybody that's in the class, make sure you're clocked off duty, please.
Is everyone here? Who are we missing? 7. That's it, right? That's everybody?
Yep. 7.
All right. Go ahead, Miss Knight. It's all you.
Hi, guys. I'm Starla. I'm a prosecutor here in Los Santos. I've been here about a week or so now, and I'm very encouraged by what I have been seeing. A lot of your reports are top notch. I've only seen you guys acting very professional in the cells, and you know, you guys get some pretty salty people at times, and just been seeing you guys de-escalate, which makes me so very happy. Occasionally mistakes were made. That's okay because we fixed them, right? We didn't hide them. We fixed them and we moved on, which is, I think, all that ever want to do. But I have to deal with them dirty defense attorneys at times, and they like to throw me any little sidebar ball that they can to try to grab our solid case and make it a little weaker for them. That being said, it's very important that we're consistent in what we're doing and how we're charging people. And something that came up the last night, I believe, was taking money off of people. If they are doing any kind of financial crime, that's going to be your robberies, your 24/7s, your bobcats, anything where they're getting money out of a till, a bank, an ATM. We want to take and confiscate all the monies that they have on them. I don't care if they're wadded up. I don't care if they've got little inks on them or they just look like normal currency. At this point, it's all suspect. It's all evidence. And it doesn't even matter the amount. I went ahead and I double checked with the judicials and they were absolutely fine with that. So if they have a reason that that money shouldn't be taken, what they need to do is, hey, they've got an affirmative defense, which means the burden of proof is on them to prove to me that that money should be given back. Talking to Assistant Chief Knight, he said, well, if they get me receipts that it just came out of the bank like a few minutes prior, he'd be okay with that. I'd be okay with that too. But if you have any questions, I'm usually around. You can call me, and if it's really important and I'm not around, you can always send me a little email, and I'm fine with that. Do you guys have any questions about that?
No, ma'am.
Nope.
Okay. And just try to be consistent, because here's my mindset. Say one person is doing it like the SOPs say, and 3 aren't. It's going to make that one officer look like he's being prejudicial to that 95, and they might even try to say, oh, well you're doing this, focusing this one individual, which is not the case at all. So I'm trying to be a defensive, preliminarily defensive for you guys, so that those accusations don't even have a chance to rise. But you guys have me here. Do you guys have any questions? Because I've been a prosecutor for 5-6 years now, and I've been dealing with PD, working side by side for a long time, and I'm here to help.
Well, I appreciate you bringing this up about the cash thing, because I had 2 incidents. I think it was the one with the $15,000 on that person, and then I also had last night where I asked Wonder about it, and he said it was just marked bills that we take. So I'm glad to get this clarification.
Right. And
we probably need to let the rest of the PD know that as well.
Yeah, I will.
Okay. But I've also come across like lockpicks, advanced lockpicks, illegal tablets, laser drills, all that kind of stuff that I go to one officer, they say don't take it, and the next officer says take it, and then somebody else will say it's up to me. So I just want to know what we're going to go with.
I can answer that one. So in the next day or 2, I'll make a contraband list of what you need to take off of certain suspects for certain situations. So I'll make a contraband list and then just go from there.
Okay. And just as long as it's something that like we are going to do it, I don't want to be the only one moving it. Kind of like what she was saying. Like I want it to be consistent, I guess.
Yeah, give me the next day or 2 and I'll make a list for that.
I think what Knight, to write on to what he was saying, because we can always argue that those were items used in the commission of a crime, or would have been. So that's a pretty strong position for us why we're taking it. Even if it's, your SOPs should follow the law, but they aren't the law. But we can make that legal argument based upon that. And that's what I believe his list will follow that line.
Now I know people, whenever I bring up lockpicks, they say that it's available at the hardware store. Is that something that's legally available?
Now,
lockpicks, yes.
Yes.
You can go to U-Tool and buy them. But the thing is, if they use it in an act of a crime, then take it.
Yeah, it's evidence at that point.
And on top of that, I always tell them, like, well, you guys are under arrest. I don't want you guys to lockpick your way out of here. I'm taking them. And then they want to fight it, go for it. I'll go to court just for fucking lockpicks. That's perfectly fine. But at the end of the day, yeah, take lockpicks, advanced lockpicks.
So as far as us knowing like what they're even using in the crime, how should we know if they're even using that? Because I've never done these things.
Yeah, it's more for the handcuffs and the jail cells. I don't want them fucking.
The contraband list is what's going to be put together by CID and their investigations, determining what is exactly used in the commission of the crime. That way, we get an idea. It'll get put on the contraband list, and we'll be able to remove it from them.
Now, say they did a crime that wasn't at all associated with what a lockpick would be used for. Can they get that back after? Because I'd be okay with them getting it after they're done with Bolingbrook.
A-Firm, honestly, my personal policy is I always just think about taking it. You know, I think about it. I let them know that, hey, I'm taking your lockpicks. And if I just think about it, they get it back when they're out of Bolingbrook.
You put it in a bag and tell them.
Yep.
Yeah.
They'll receive it on the back end.
Are you okay with that, Mr. Knight?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Usually do it most of the time for phones and radios too. 'Cause most of the time I'll forget, so I'd rather let DOC deal with it.
Yeah, take the batteries out.
You know.
Any other guys have any other questions for me? Because I really haven't had a lot of problems, which makes me a little sad. Make sure that they know that, you know, they can get an attorney, even if it's just me. I will let them know that I'm not their attorney, that I'm the state's, and I will be very impartial with them. But I still want people, if they need it, to get an attorney.
Ma'am, did you hear back about the whole split personality thing?
No, and I did not. I didn't follow up on that. I'm going to go do that if they're still around, because it's not one of my favorite things to deal with, and let me make sure I'm not the minority in that. But because I don't think they really do 51s.
Was there anything determined on that Clownington?
That's basically what we're just was the Jack Darling situation.
Yeah, let me figure out. I apologize for that. It slipped my brain. But that would be kind of a 51-50. We can't put people away before they commit crimes, but what if they're showing these pretty darn good ideas that they're violent or they're harmful for themselves or others, and then that puts us in that gray area that let's see how we are going to deal with it here. If the state has, let me find out, because that and if somebody's drunk off their mind, stick them in a drunk tank until they can sober up before we can make them plea. But that's always kind of how I've dealt with it.
Let's utilize our breathalyzers too. We do have breathalyzers, so if they are saying that they are drunk, we will need to breathalyze them. Let's not just take their word for it. We have to have the evidence, because if they're saying they're drunk and they're not drunk, just so they don't have to plea right away and want to waste our time, let's just make sure that we can double check on that. Because if they're not drunk, according to the breathalyzer, then you have to get their plea.
Yeah. And to follow up on that, no matter like that and GSRs, even if they're negative, please write them down that you took them and what the results were. I don't ever want anybody saying Brady violation because something silly slipped through like that. We all make mistakes, but let's try to get in front of them before they try to make us pay for them, you know?
Yes, ma'am. Question, what is the Brady violation?
Okay, a Brady violation, I'll give you the very simple term, is, hey, when we have evidence and we don't hand it over to the defense prior to trial. But it's actually a little bit more complicated. If it's inculpatory, which means proves innocence, and it's of a foundational merit. It's important. So is it something silly and it just slipped? Not really a Brady violation, but if you withheld something that showed innocence, and especially if they could prove you did it purposely with bad faith or malice intent, that whole court case is probably going to get thrown out, and people are going to get yelled at. Could be me if I let it slip. So, but I would never knowingly, listen, I'm going to be fair, which is not, you guys might not always like it, but if I don't have the evidence to push a charge, I'm not pushing that charge. If it's in between and I need to go see, I will fight for the devil for it. But if I feel absolutely not, I don't have the proof that I need to, I'm not going to press charges. It's now what we know. Let's push what we can prove.
Yes, ma'am.
And I could do a lot, guys. Give me a little bit of evidence. I can do a song and dance in that courtroom.
with that being said, I suggest all officers, if you get a chance, please go into the SOPs we have written and study our case laws. We do need to get the, I believe that's correctly, that's case law Brady versus, I can't remember what state, correction on that. But we will get that in there. I believe we do not have that one, but if you need to, go study the case laws because they're really useful for the defense of the department in such a situation of a court case.
Yeah, they're going to be, besides Brady, they're going to be like your fleeing felon, which is a Terry, not Terry, not Graham. Graham's in there. What's the fleeing felon one? Tennessee versus Gardner? Is that it? Then your Terry frisk. Make sure that if you guys have reasonable suspicion, also articulate why you're in fear, why you think this is a dangerous situation. You can't go straight for a frisk just with RS. I mean, most places will let you get away with it, but you also have to do the second prong. Was why do you think? Why are you in worry for your safety? Is it a dangerous crime area? Have you had dangerous, interactions with this person before? Was it the anonymous tips, gunfire in the area? Anything, it can be small, but you just have to be able to say why you were in fear, and then you can have that frisk. And that frisk is only a pat down for weapons. But once you get your plausible clause, you can go in for a full search. And I think you guys also do impound inventories here. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am. Depends
Okay.
what was used in.
Yeah. So just make sure that if you are looking in somebody's vehicle, if it's an impound inventory, that you have a legal reason to be impounding it, and it's not just for that search. Because if you ever say, "Oh, it's just for that search," bad faith and fruit of the poisonous tree, all that evidence that you got in there is going to get thrown out, and they might even slap a Fourth Amendment violation on you. And Fourth Amendment violation. Does everybody know and understand qualified immunity? Because anybody not understand it or want me to go over it?
Everyone good? Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Yep.
Okay.
Nope. I'm
Okay.
Everyone else? Cadet?
Yeah. If you want to go over for me. That's fine.
Fabulous. Okay. So I have prosecutorial immunity, which is pretty darn hefty, but you guys have what's called qualified immunity. If somebody sues you in your job, they're not going to sue you, they're going to sue the state or the department typically, unless what you were doing wasn't lawful in nature, and that includes civil rights violations. And these can get kind of gray and murky, especially when you're looking at the fleeing felons or whatnot. Did you have the right to go to lethal force at that point, or did you kind of jump the gun? Now, I'm very protective of you officers when it comes to that. I'm going to look at what did you know in that moment. Not, you arrived to a B&E, there were gunshots said in the area, so there's a good understanding that the suspect might have a gun, and then he comes after you and he starts assailing you with fists, right? Hopefully you would go through your entire force continuum. You'd start with maybe a tackle, a tase. Listen to Knight, he'll tell you the exact. But then at some point, if you've exhausted all that and he's still a threat to you, you might have to go to lethal. Would that be a proper escalation? I would say it would be if you were fighting for your life, because if you get knocked out, you could be as good as dead. I'm a little lost in the sauce, but if say somebody said something lipped off to you guys in the cells, you suddenly got mad and you pulled out your baton and you whacked him on the head. There was no cause for that. That was now an assault. That would be an aggravated battery, actually. Because one, that person's in your custody, and two, it was a huge leap that nothing called for you to start, freedom of speech. You can't just hit somebody because they're mouthy. I know some of us want to at times, but we're not going to do that. So then at that point, you're actually breaking the law. You've lost that immunity shield. And not only am I not going to probably defend you, I'm probably going to prosecute you because you just committed a crime. Doesn't matter that you were wearing a badge. It wasn't done lawfully in your duties, if that makes sense. You just can't roll up and shoot somebody and say, ha ha, basically. So keep that in mind. It can also be if you violate people's civil rights. If you, there'll be some wiggle room because I know you know, I don't know how many years we've all been doing this, but some of us have only been doing this a couple years. And if it was murky, I'm probably still going to defend you. But if it was pretty blatant and you should have known better, I'm not. You probably have to get a private attorney and take that civil tort to the chin. So just remember that when you're going about it. I'm not trying to scare you. I just want to make sure that you guys know what you're doing and you don't willy-nilly run around violating people's rights. Okay?
Sounds good.
Okay. Good. Any other questions?
I have 3 quick questions. So, with relation to, can you define the difference between aggravated battery and aggravated assault for our purposes? When should we be using either of those?
I'm gonna not look at the penal code, and we're gonna.
That was battery.
Yeah, what was that?
Yeah.
That is battery.
Okay, so
it's my fault.
assault is usually like the intent, right? It's not usually the follow through. Now, I would also put like pushing and shoving also as assault, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's me personally. We can look at the penal code and see what it says verbatim. I want to do this without. I'm going to give you my legal knowledge on it, and we'll see how close the penal code is. We go by the penal code though. Battery would be actually following through with a swing, a hit. Now that would be open hands. When you add aggravated when you've got a weapon involved, and then you guys add LEO or whatever for government employees. I hope if somebody comes over and punches me in the face, that you guys would give them aggravated battery of a government employee. Do we have that? Let's look.
Unfortunately, not.
Nope.
Oh well, I think we
not
should.
have that.
Well, I will press to have that. if
So we
that's-
had it at one point in time, but the penal code was updated, so we just have to get with the assistant chief and the chief, and we can probably get
Yeah.
that re-added.
Yeah. So I think there should always be a government employee because not only it's not because
I
I'm
got it.
super
What do you say?
important.
Nah, that's all good.
Blue State.
Fine.
It's because I'm also you guys taking me out of doing what I need to be doing for the people too. You know, I need to be in the cells, making sure the lawyers aren't beating up on you guys or being in court. And especially, same thing with you guys. You guys need to be on the street doing your job, and God bless the paramedics. We need them out there keeping us alive. So that's why the additional severity for that charge, especially since we're also focused at some point. Maybe not defense attorneys, but I know I've been hunted before because they don't like me going to court and doing my job. Did that answer your question?
So it partially answered it. So let's say one of two things: an officer gets down by getting shot, or an officer gets shot at. What charges do you give that individual?
Yep. I talked to Knight about this today. We were on the same page. I'm going to say something just slightly uncouth, which is when somebody's down on the ground, bleeding out, they can't get up. They absolutely need that dire medical attention. That would probably where I would say attempted murder. If you guys just catch a couple bullets, I would call that the aggravated battery of an LEO.
Now the problem with the attempted murder is if you look in the penal code, it's
that's already been discussed.
So
yep, that's already been brought up. That's been brought up like over weeks.
Let's get that fixed. Yeah, because I don't think that's the intent of anything. We're not going to listen. If it's how do I say this? If it's an attempted first-degree murder with premeditation, and they definitely try to making sure that you guys never breathe again, that's kind of different than, unfortunately, the violence that you guys are seeing on the daily in the streets. And we would have to really prove that case, which is kind of hard when it's attempted.
Yeah.
I've heard some real wild theories between attempted murder and murder before from other judges and attorneys that I used to work with, but I think it is very different attempted than actual murder, because the severe loss to the community of losing a life is immeasurable.
Completely agree.
And the only reason I ask these questions is because, I'm okay giving whatever the department tells me to give them, but I would hate for them to go to court and the judge say, why did you give this to them? Because the law doesn't define it that way. But but I'll let you guys let us know what we need to do and figure that out. The second question I had was kind of the Jack Darling situation, but it was his friend Clownington. His face looked like he was wearing a mask, and he said that is his true face, and it wasn't a mask. So if that's the only thing that we see is his face, which looks like a mask, at any robbery, is that immediate warrant?
Let me get some clarification on that, because I feel like the city shifted a little bit, and that's going to be a conversation that I have behind a closed door, and see what we're doing with something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, if I can add on to that.
Clownington.
Go ahead, Justice.
Yeah, so Clownington and Jack Darling, who is the individual with split personality disorder, from my understanding, obviously I'm no medical professional, but Jack was convinced he was Jim until the mask came off, and then at which he was extremely confused and he became Jack. So it wouldn't surprise me if Clownington is a similar case. However, we have never been authorized to take the mask off if it is a mask in order to discover if he has a second personality or not.
And I did ask him at that point in time, I said, can I have him take the mask off? And he said it's not a mask. And then I said, and I asked him before that, I said, if we were to take off your mask, would it be the same situation as Jack? And he said no, because this is my true face. So, I mean, there's no way to know without
if I can add to that.
it.
Yeah, so from my investigations, because I've had a similar incident with Mr. Clownington there, and Jack Darling. Jack does wear a mask, and from what I believe from my investigations and what I could obtain, Clownington is in fact his face. He has painted his face with clown makeup. He has obviously got the red nose on. I believe there's possibly surgery involved with the situation. I don't know exactly how deep it goes, but that is Clownington's face is actually real. Mr. Darling's is a mask. So
Okay, so we'll get you guys some actual defined walking orders for what to do with these two incidents, because they're a bit unique, and they're in definitely the gray zone of what to do. So I'll ask and I'll find out, and then we can tell you how to, and that'll help us in the future too, because this is not going to be the first time we run across these type of situations.
Yes, ma'am. An additional question regarding Jack specifically is he has a profile in the MDT that is Jim Dingleberry. That is his alter ego, has a legal residency in the city, which makes absolutely no sense to me. So if it turns out that, as it has turned out that they are one person, then can we please have Jim removed from the MDT?
Yeah, we'll figure that out. Got to get some guidance on that one.
What did you, Justice? What did you say that the name was? Jim what?
Jim spelt like a recreational gym you go work out in. Jim Dingleberry. And he was already cited on that profile by myself, because I would not know any different. Because he had the ID and he has a profile.
I'll just quickly get that third question out of the way, because it's a pretty easy answer.
Okay.
Earlier today, I was setting up a DUI checkpoint, but a civilian rolled up. He said he's a former criminal defense attorney. He said that
what was his name?
Mike. I don't know his last name.
I think I know who you're talking about. Go ahead.
But he said that we shouldn't be doing these because it violates Fourth Amendment. So I wanted to check with the department or with you to see if that is something that I can legally do, and even if I am legally allowed to do it, are we going to get sued? And what can and can't we do with regards to that?
Okay. Can you hear me okay?
I hear you, yep.
Okay. So it is a little gray, but I think we're safe on them. But there are some things we should probably do. We need to announce publicly that they're happening. That some states allow that to happen, some don't. So it's kind of on to us. If you guys want to announce it, I think that would be the better sense, because it's a little cautious. You need to make sure that you're not targeting specific people. have a formula that you follow so that when somebody says, oh, they just don't like me, that's why they picked me, you could say, no, this is what we followed, this is how we did it. Do what we say and say what we do. I would suggest approving it by a supervisor, or I don't know how, I mean, Knight's right here, how high he wants that up to the chain or wants that done at all, he can tell you. And we want to keep it minimum so that we're not giving them any undue delays, right? Get them checked and get them on their way. And make sure that there's high visibility signs. I would wear a high vis vest for that to make sure that you're standing out in the open. I mean, those would be the big things to cover. Make sure that you're very visible. I will say I fought a speeding ticket in my day for a trooper that had his car in the middle of the goddamn highway and 3 lanes of travel, in the middle one, dead stop, no lights, no sirens, and was radaring people for speed. Which one is the bigger threat? The DA who is going maybe 20 miles over the speed limit, yes, as a bad girl, or the person who is a 20-ton metal obstacle for people speeding on the highway, right? We can't break the law to catch people breaking the law. So as long as you're visible and you're abiding by that, and your chain of command is happy with it, I don't have a problem with it. And if somebody else does, they can take it to court and I can fight it. And then depending on the outcome, we can change things if we need to. But I don't see a problem with it.
Okay.
You go with that, Knight?
Would you consider this stay a stop and identify?
We do not have to. No. Identify only if you guys have reasonable suspicion, because that's if they're just going about their day and it's not a traffic thing, right? Because if they're traffic, they need to show their identification, because as long as you have a reasonable traffic stop, it can't be just I'm stopping them because of something. No, it has to be a traffic citation of some sort. I will tell you, maybe in my evil defense attorney days, I won a big bench trial because an officer had some anonymous tips that something sketchy was going on in an area. So he goes to the area, but instead of observing, the guy was leaving, so he didn't have a chance to observe or take pictures or whatever. He immediately went in for a traffic stop. And I asked him, well, what was the origin of this traffic stop? Oh, well, I had a suspicion that he was selling drugs. I'm like, okay, well, you did? You saw him passing off? He's like, no, I had an anonymous tip. That is not your reasonable suspicion for a trap, especially since he then followed it up with, oh, the traffic stop was to find out more information. No, traffic stops are traffic stops. So we need to make sure. Now, can you just wait till they go 1 mile over the limit, or they swerve an inch into the other lane? You sure can. That's what I would suggest you do. Know the game, guys. And that's the game, is make them give you that end, because traffic stops are very valuable investigatorial, but you got to have a good faith reason for it. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I would say just make sure you've got RS before you start asking people for ID. And then
How many entrapment cases have you dealt with?
Quite a few, actually. I will tell you the last one that I did. I was being set up. I was a very, very good DA, and the public defenders did not like it, and so they got a cop to turn on me and try to entrap somebody, but then lie about it so that I thought I had a case. So the day before trial, I started prepping him, and I will prep the heck out of you guys so that you're ready. But suddenly his answers were not making sense. Suddenly they were contradicting each other, and suddenly they were sounding a lot like entrapment, and I dropped my own goddamn case. So I've done a few. You guys need to make sure a couple of things with entrapment. One, you're not asking them for anything illegal, or if you have a CI, that CI is not doing it, because third-party entrapment's a big deal. That is just as bad as you guys doing it. That make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
Copy. We also got to run this an ammunition.
Yep. Okay, bye, guys.
Have a
Thank
good
you,
one.
Miss Knight.
You have a great day.
Here, I'll walk you out, Miss Knight.
Thank you.
You good, Justice?
Yeah. Would like that. Ms. Knight, have we heard anything in regards to
Hey, Shaw, if you respond to that robbery, can McNulty?
I am still waiting for him to warn out that time. He has not contacted a lawyer that
Hey, Brian,
I know of.
can
So
McNulty ride with you real quick?
5 days. We'll adjust his MDT.
Yep. I suggest every officer that's not already responding to that robbery, please grab her number in case you have any further questions.
I can share that number later when you guys are.
You could always check it in the MDT profile.
Yep.
Copy that. That works.
Are those phone numbers accurate in the MDT?
It's on the employee list.
Okay, good.
854 plus 1 en route to the ammunition robbery.
Who's 7076, and I'm already 23. It's gonna be silver in color, Highcade, pink wheels.
10-4.
4-door. You know what this is? I'll be stepping in to make contact.
Okay.
That's right.
This is the same vehicle from yesterday's ammunition robbery.
For 0270 direct, can you signal A with me at my 20, please?
What is your 20?
Innocence in La Porta.
Hey, firm, they're asking, they only have one hostage. I've seen 3 suspects so far. They're asking for free passage and no Air 1, but they only have one hostage, so I told them
Yep.
probably be a no-go.
Yep, negative.
That's a no-go. They only get window man. Tell them to pick wisely.
One of the other officers on team want to take over for that while I go meet up with Justice.
Yeah, I can.
Back to Nate. Am I good to join your scene?
Begin.
267 cleared to join the ammunition. I'm 23 on scene.
Saying Air 1. They are saying no Air 1.
they request no Air 1, they're not getting free passage, so let them know.
You guys already got photos?
I hope they know what free passage is, right?
You already got photos?
I got photos of the back and this side. If you want to get a photo of the front, just.
Alright.
Thank you, brother.
Alright, 270's back 23. Oh my god.
Two 240 to 202 direct.
Yeah, send it.
220.
In the captain's office doing an interview. Why, what's up? Why, you need me?
Yeah, just real quick.
Alright, they've changed the demands to free passage only. So if someone wants to get Air 1 up, you're more than welcome to.
Negative, Air will not be available for this pursuit. 240 is transitioning to Moto and will be 76.
Sounds like they're ready to go. Who's taking hostage?
Lineup's gonna be 270 primary. We'll have Moto secondary. We'll get Hicks.
Me and Nasty can take the hostages.
Hey, from we'll have Hicks, Tersh, and then Blue with the hostage.
Yeah, and we'll join.
So you're coming out now.
again.
Front,
Moto is going to take secondary comms. We're going to continue now northeastbound San Andreas. Elgin passing Old Pillbox. We get slight left occupation. Continuing westbound at this time. Continuing west through the Rockford Plaza, slight left transition onto Carcer. Passing the courthouse, continuing south westbound, slight right Dorset. Going to be continuing north westbound at this time, Dorset. Going to be slight left transition. A quick right. Going to be Cougar Ave heading towards Bay City Ave. Making a little correction, maintaining down the incline. Going past my left.
Are you passing?
Okay, front go. Making an immediate right onto Eclipse. Another immediate right, minor 50 with the local, still mobile, continuing up to Bay City, gonna be southeastbound. A left-hand turn, gonna be Boulevard Del Pera, high rates of speed, immediate right. North Rockford heading south, followed by a left Marathon Ave. Continuing eastbound Marathon Ave, followed by a right-hand turn, gonna be southbound Movie Star Way. A left, gonna be out onto Heritage Way, followed by a right on Dorset. Be continuing Dorset eastbound. Go ahead and take it. You're gonna make a slight right. Be transitioning Peaceful Street. Left on Vespucci. Another left, Alta Street, gonna be now northbound, followed by a right on San Andreas. Gonna be additional right, Power Street, followed by a left. Gonna be on Vespucci again to eastbound. Elgin gonna be north. Correction, maintaining northbound Elgin at this time. Gonna be slight right transition, followed by immediate right. Be now Popular, heading southeastbound.
Taking it.
A-firm. Maybe continuing down Popular Street. Continuing southbound at high rates. Be maintaining southbound, hard brake, gonna be making it right. Gonna be out onto Capitol at this time. Slight right, immediate right. Probably immediate left for VCB, anyone advise?
Negative.
Yeah, I think they made immediate left and tucked.
Yeah,
Pretty
they did
confident.
not go right.
And then they were probably right back here. Did you not have him back here?
I got him, Strawberry. Northbound Strawberry.
I'm sure going to be northbound Strawberry, high rate speed, taking a left on 2. Andreas Ave, going westbound, taking a right, going to be going northbound Elgin Ave. Continuing northbound, taking a left onto Occupation Ave, going to be going westbound, taking another left, going to be going southbound Power Street. Be upper power southbound here. Going southbound, taking a right onto Adams Apple westbound. Taking another right onto Calais Ave, going northbound, taking a left at the Weasel News building. Taking a right, going to be going northbound Palomino Ave. secondary crashed.
Affirm, Moto can retake secondary comms. We're going to be continuing through Rockford Plaza at this time. Continuing now occupation, maintaining southeastbound. Positioning Elgin north. Across and to the right, Popular Street.
50.
4, going to be continuing now southbound Popular. Okay, right on Capitol Boulevard once more. Be immediate left onto Adams Apple, slight right onto Roy Laustein, going to be heading southwestbound. Brake, going to be transitioning to the train tracks, continuing southwest. Slight right, Dutch London Street. Going to be heading westbound. Followed by a right. Going to be on Atopia Parkway going around the Maze Bank Arena, making a hard right. Going to be heading lower Atopia Parkway down towards LSIA. Going to be continuing westbound at this time. Maintaining west. Going to be New Empire at this time. Correction, Exceptionalists. 50 still mobile, continuing southwest. Be slight right. Continuing northwestbound Greenwich. Major jump. Continuing along Greenwich Parkway. On the curvature of the road, going to be northeastbound. Going to be out Dutch and Linden Street at this time, northbound, transitioning to Calais. Continue northbound Calais, slight right. Going to be back out Vespucci, passing red. Followed by left Alta, we're going to be heading northbound. Followed by immediate right out onto San Andreas. Opposing lanes, correct lanes, right onto Power Street, going to be southbound. Right on Vespucci, be back west. Immediate right on Alta, going to be back north. Followed by... We're not sending the jump, continuing northbound. There's a doctor in the road for some reason. Continuing northeastbound, making a right on the occupation. Another right, we're going to be heading now southbound Upper Power Street. Hard break, I believe. Right and a right, gonna be back northbound. I'm gonna stay hard left here. They're attempting the jump. They did not make it. Continuing northbound Alta at this time, making another right on occupation. Another right, gonna be Upper Power Street heading south. Continuing southbound Upper Power. Another slow, hard break here, guarantee it. Yep.
Yep.
Be mobile, making a left of Spooky. Left again, northbound on Elgin. Continuing northbound. Light right, Elgin Ave. Followed by immediate right, Popular Street. To be sending Power Street once more southeastbound. To be sending it southbound. Be continuing southbound, Popular, higher rates. To be passing or heading down to Tuners, correction.
way.
Full sending southbound, making a right. Taking the full right exit. Gonna be heading down towards the shipping area. Making a left, heading to the docks. We're gonna be heading out onto where trucking is. Down in the shipping containers, Buccaneer Way. We're gonna be at the very end of the pier on the south side.
I could set up spikes if you
Taking
guys
another right.
set it up at the exit.
Whoever's seen come in. Can make that call. Believe we're alright for now though.
Me and the cadet are at the end of the pier. We can set up a spike trap.
That is, I'll leave that call in your hands, Blue.
Do a cadet.
50. Vehicle's probably gonna be smoking. So if you have the spikes, pick them up. Oh, they're fucked.
They're out the whole way.
Can somebody pick
You
them
can
up,
go on the
please?
side. Yeah, yeah.
Suspect's still heading north on Popular. I'll let you guys take over. Pass him on left. 1050.
Coming up on you. They're reversing, flipped back around. Still northbound power. Popular.
Sorry, Moto Tech Secondary and Comms. We're going to continue northwestbound Capitol Boulevard at this time. Slight right, maintain Capitol. Vehicle is progressing at very low rates of speed, is smoking, and does not have any tires. We're going to be making a left into Legion Square on the Spooky.
Do we want to try and go for a bit of a box or a squeeze here?
So we just give it a second. The vehicle's already heavily smoking and it doesn't have tires, so I might just hit the wall once and be out. Progressing through Little Seoul, maintaining a westbound. Vehicle has spun. Still going to be mobile, passing Burger Shot. Maybe attempting to make a right here, Bay City. Be heading out to the pier, it appears.
Go down and block the end of it, or?
Yeah, A-firm if you could. You're probably going to get punched off, though, if you do it.
Go fish. They
Go
might
and
go
slow down,
swimming,
just slow them,
or
just slow them, just slow them. Don't go all the way in, just... A-firm, we got them here at the end of the pier. I think they're going to just jump out and go in the water.
A-firm, 4 out.
A-firm, all in the water. Moto's going to get in the water.
Do we have a Marine unit?
Starting along okay.
I'll go check on Arden.
Alright.
You guys keep going.
the yacht right now. be getting on the yacht. Currently on the yacht.
Drop the cadet off at the yacht just so they don't use it as a lockdown point.
What is it, 5 suspects?
Be advised, we
Yeah.
still have 4 in the water. They're all roughly in front of Marine 1. I think 1 suspect is currently on the yacht.
No, I'm on the yacht.
Yeah, I have 2 suspects, I believe, in front of me here.
That to me? For real? They take that short a time. Swear. You're in there for 3 or 4 seconds and you're already drowning.
I don't know if I can see his keys. Not in this pocket. Oh, there they are. Got them.
Yeah, me too, man. I did not want that, but you know.
Yeah.
Did you not request no spike strips? If so, they'll throw them under your car. I've done it myself. So.
I thought that came with safe passage since the hostage was not.
Yes.
No, well, safe passage is safe passage to your vehicle. We're not going to spike your vehicle on scene. It does not mean you get no spikes for the entirety of the pursuit.
That's factual. That is true.
How long is the pursuit?
Probably like 10-ish minutes, maybe.
Said that was the radio dumbass.
240 plus 1 down officer plus 19576 to
That wasn't towards you, I was telling you towards me. Sorry.
the hospital. I'm gonna be honest, man. I didn't even hear what you said, but hang in. We'll get you some medical help.
I said dumbass. Hopefully, you know, it wasn't directed towards you. Just kidding.
Yeah, I don't know how you drive this thing.
I don't even know how this fucking shit is driving, bro. For that, you should have been posting.
He's probably got as much armor padding as he could put on it, if I had to guess. Hi, how you doing?
Hey, I'm feeling a little bit better.
Yeah, do you have some water in your lungs?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, they had to suction it out.
That's never good. Alright, let's go this way, sir. Go ahead and stop for me real quick.
Your other officer already searched me if that's what you're gonna do.
No, that was me. I was just making sure I got a photo of your ID. Alright, sir. My name's Chase Justice. I work down at LSPD. You do, in fact, have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed by the state. You understand that?
Yeah, this is it.
Alright, since your door doesn't appear to be on, I'm going to make sure I strap you in nice and tight.
Do you want me to drive, or are you gonna drive this?
I don't want to drive this thing, man. Just roly poly oly ass machine.
It keeps me humble. I don't want to win too much.
Should I check your arrest record and see how many individuals you arrested?
I've arrested quite a few.
Okay, I'm just fucking with you.
Can't say that it was my fault for actually getting them.
Yeah.
But if you ever need a bowling ball to just like roll into a car, I can just turn sideways and just roll right into it.
Type shit.
Still gotta get back on radio. Forgot the water does that to you.
Take your lockpicks, you'll get them back on the back end of Bolingbrook. I'm gonna go ahead and
uncut. 267 to dispatch, gonna have to go 42.
Have a good night.